Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Life Issue. My name is Blessing. Thank you so much for joining us on this our live show today. Now, if you've not joined any of our social media platform, we would love if you can join us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and we also have a news website where we actually post trending news. Now, on this page, what we do is we talk about trending issue for people to learn from. On our live show, we actually give people opportunity for them to come on and air their view on any trending issue. All right, so today I want to talk about upbringing, child's upbringing. I mean, the Bible did talk about train up the child the way he should grow, or he or she should grow. And when they grow up, they will not depart from it. You see, in this time and age of social media, where children see a lot of things, where even we have babies giving birth to children, parenting has become something else, where a child is not cultured, where a child believes that they can do anything they want to do, or that they behave anyhow they want to behave without thinking about the circumstances or the repercussion of what they are about to do. I know you guys will wonder, what am I talking about? Now, because I talk about trending news, I know that most of you must have seen this news that's been on Nigerian trends. Now, this is the picture of a little girl. I think her face, yeah, her face is blurred, so it's not, you can't really see her very well because it's no. So this is a picture of a little girl that actually set a supermarket, a very popular supermarket, on fire. Now, this particular story has been in the news since yesterday it happened. I've watched the video, like I've really watched the video, and I want us to look at the videos. I have it, and for us to examine this girl's behavior and her attitude and the steps that she took. Let's look at it and see if this was intentional and if it was premeditated. Now, and I'm also going to be looking at some comments from Nigerians, because what I try to do on my live show is to have an informed information if it's not based on a research. So this live show is not based on a research. So I always try to look at people's opinion about a news if I'm not researching something. All right, so let me see. Someone's already sending me a message. Hi, Blessing. How are you? And I don't know if you have anything to say about this, just drop your comment and then I'll read it later. All right, so let's just dive into this, okay? Because when I saw the video, it was sent to me by one of my handlers. And when I saw the video, at first I was like, no, 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 no. There is more to this than, what I've been, what I've been shown. And I couldn't believe that a child could do this. So what I'm going to do now, let me get the videos out and then we'll talk about it, because really what happened, what actually happened. All right, where is my video? All right, so I'm going to try to highlight this and go straight to my video, and then we can look at what actually happened. Because so many people have said a lot of things. Maybe the girl was possessed, Nigerian normal possessed, somebody's possessed. And remember, I am a teacher. And funny enough, the age that I teach happens to be this little girl's age. So she's 9. So I'm aware that at this age, children know what is good and bad. So there are a lot of excuses for this girl. Some say that she's possessed. Some say that she doesn't know what she's doing. Some are even saying that maybe she was sent by her mom. We don't know yet because the police are still investigating. I'm trying to get the video out for you guys so that you guys can see. You guys can see everything. All right, let me just get it out. Yeah, that is it. All right, let's see. All right, oh dear. So let's watch this video. Sorry guys, I'm trying to download it again. It's not downloading. I don't know why. All right, let me get it done. All right, so yep, clipboard. Video. Yeah, so let me show you the video now. I think it's now saved properly. All right, so join me as we look at this video now. Video. All right, so the first video I'm going to show you is the video of this child actually in the supermarket. Yeah, so what I want you to do is to watch this child's behavior and what she did. All right, so let's watch this.
So this is his incident started in the store, and then if you look at the time on the screen, 7 o'clock dot, and we'll observe the girl. She's coming now. You can see she's just walking confidently on her own.
So that's the girl coming. You could see that she's actually walking down on her own. Okay, her parents were not with her, and this, you know, a 9-year-old in this part of the world, you should be with your child. But let's see what happened.
And then it's worthy to note at this point that throughout the time she entered the store at this day, she did not come here for once before now. So she's coming here for the first time today now, and we can see how she picked the lighter. She knew exactly where everything is.
All right, can you see that when she was coming, when she saw the person passing, she stopped, and then you could see her looking around. And I mean, you could actually see her looking around, thinking about what she's doing. Let's continue.
At this time, so she picked the lighter. We can see she's lighting back up now.
She stopped. Can you see somebody passing again and she stopped? And people are telling me that this girl, she didn't know what she was doing, that she's young. Somebody just walked down the aisle and she stopped. Let's continue.
Was passing, she pretended as if nothing was happening.
See?
And when she was done, she replaced the lighter back and was going back. You can see her looking.
Can you see that when she was going back, she was actually looking back? I mean, one thing I like about a video evidence is that it shows you the person's footstep, and it actually shows you what actually transpired. So when she saw people coming, she stopped. When the person passed and she did what she did, she was looking back. So she actually saw the fire. She actually knew what she did. This is not a 5-year or 4-year-old. This is a 9-year-old child. So she should be in like year 5 or year 6. All right. So she's not a baby. It's not a baby. All right. Let's continue.
Back to see what she has done.
Then she left. She left. Okay. So let's watch another video. I mean, the funny thing about this is that after she did this, she didn't go. She knew what she did. She actually watched what she did. She saw the fire. Yes. And then let's see what next happened. Because it's funny that when we look at this video, the evidence the evidence is actually there. So this is at the scene of the fire, when the fire has actually started burning down Ebano supermarket. Let's watch and see what happened here.
The time at this point, it's 7:33, roughly 30 minutes after the fire incident. The fire is still going on as we are speaking. And then if you observe, firefighters are on their way trying to enter the store. But I would like us to look closely at the screen towards the center.
Okay, so that's the girl.
3 ladies that came in together, and one of them lit the fire.
That's the girl.
They are together now. You can see them. And I would like you to observe this one behind, the smile she's having presently.
Okay.
And then she's going to come back again. So you can observe better. So just watch the screen. So just watch the screen so you can see her again and observe her face closely. Just observe her face.
All right. So basically, that was what happened. Let me see what people are saying, because before I start my own story. Hi. All right, let me see what people are saying. All right, so let's see. Jacob, you said, sorry there, you said watching live. Oh, hi, Jacob, how are you? Blessed, I watched the video too. To me, someone behind it. Yeah. I mean, and you also said someone is behind it, because the way she behaved once she sees one is coming towards her, she will act as if nothing is happening before she gets the, yeah. For me, when I looked at that, when I watched the video the first time, and knowing the fact that I actually teach children who are between 7, 8, 9, and I know their ability and their thinking faculty and their level of understanding. I understand the fact that they know what is right and wrong at that age. They actually understand what they are doing. They're not babies. They know right and wrong. And the fact that she actually stopped when she saw people coming, this made me actually come to the conclusion, I'm not a police, that there is more to this fire. Now, Ebano has been a supermarket. And when I was in Nigeria, when I used to work in a bank, I used to go to Ebano. So I know it's one of those first supermarket that we had in Nigeria, in Lagos, especially. It used to be I used to work in Bishop Abayodeco. So it was just behind my office. I used to work watching STB then. So it was just behind my office. And Ebano was so stocked and so one of those places that as bankers we go, we buy things, and then there was no ShopRite as at that time. So I could imagine what was in that store, and the kind of, I don't know if she has moved, if it's another location, because I don't know if that is the same location that this thing happened. But I'm talking about the one that is close to Bishop Abayodeco. All right. So basically, the way this girl acted, the way she acted, if you ask me, I would say that it looks like everything. It looks like it's premeditated. It looks like there is more to this story than what we are yet to know. Now, I have tried to research to wait for more story to come out. I didn't want to do, me, I don't like doing video in a rush. I like waiting to get all my information. And I tried calling 1 or 2 people, but I didn't get, feedback from them, just to know what people think and what people are saying and what actually happened, so I can have my facts, before I start talking. But there is still not much information. We don't know what is the link between Ebano and this girl and the mom. We don't know if this girl's mom was angry with Ebano. We don't know yet. But from the way this happened, I don't think this thing is just a child playing. She's not even a child. Let's say it, in the northern part of Nigeria, even though it's bad, but people her age mates are getting married and having babies. She should already be in her period. So she's not a child. So when people say, oh, he's a child, I'm like, seriously, is she actually a child? Now let's look at, because I've heard some, okay, I'm going to be reading people's notes as I'm talking, because I know people have a lot to say about this. Jacob said, okay, a 9-year-old, this is not possible. It's either someone is behind it or she doesn't know what she did. No, I don't think she doesn't know. Even from the way she was looking, you could see that she knew what she was doing. But if not, why would she stop when people were passing? Why would she stop? I mean, she knew that her action was wrong and that she was actually going to inflict pain and misery on people, and she went ahead and she did it. All right. Now, Lisa said, The girl is what? Really, I know that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, because of Nigerians and people are possessed. People are possessed. Why is it that everything? Because I was reading, yeah, it's because of you, Lisa, somebody like you that I'm making this video. Because when I was going through some news today, I came about, Nigerians making comments, and people were like talking about this story, and I was like, what, people were like, maybe she's possessed, let me just get out to the bit where somebody was saying that she, supernaturally, or let me see. Because why is it that everything in Nigeria we get back to spirit, evil spirit? Yeah, this was a message from someone. What sort of spirit lived in her that, what she must have been an adult, why are we always very easy to attribute everything to demonic oppression or possession, or somebody being under an influence of the evil one or demonic influence? This girl knew what she was doing. She, with her koro eyes, with her clear eyes, she did what she did. Let's not bring the devil here. All we need to know, or what we want, is Nigerian police to investigate and tell us who are those behind this and why did they do it. We're talking about 3 billion. From what I say, 3 billion. Hey. The way they were calling the money the other day. I was watching a police. Let me just show you guys because I have the video. I was watching a police interrogation of the girl, and the police were talking to her. Okay, watch.
You do. This one, 9-year-old, you born a goods of 5 billion naira. How do you start paying?
Which police will detain this one?
The law will not allow you to detain her. You can't detain.
The one that took you there. Detain this one. We don't, after all this drama, we are doing. Hey!
She will go.
Who took you to that place? I said, who took you there?
Your mother.
Your mother is the one that got you. Because, hello, I will give you a very dirty slap. I'm asking you a direct question, and you're trying, you as well as you are, you're trying to twist the question for me. Who took you to that place? Huh? Huh? And then, why did your mom allow you to follow her to that place? On what premise, on what purpose?
All right, so that's them interrogating her, and she's saying that her mom took her that place. And of course, we saw her mom holding her hands. So her mom actually took her there. And Nigerians now, we have supporters club. They said it was maybe the mom didn't take her there. Maybe, she went on her own. 9-year-old at that time of the day on her own. This is where parenting comes in. Now, I heard people talking about her being jailed. She needs to be jailed. The funny thing about when you have a juvenile case is that we cannot lock her up. She's too young for her to be sent to jail. This is why Nigerian society and the Nigerian system of judicial, courts and everything, we need to be looking at it. If it's in this part of the world, she's old enough to be under juvenile court, or to have a trial, but or postpone trial or something. She cannot just waste somebody's 3 billion and she goes scot-free. And you are saying when she's 18. No, there should be juvenile courts. People can't get away because they are young. People can't just do whatever they are doing in the university and they get away because they say they are 15 or 16. No, there should be juvenile courts. People murder, people kill, and you see them getting away with it because they are claiming to be below 18. That's why sometimes courtists and courtism persist in our university, because these things are being done by people who say that they are not up to 18 years old, so they cannot actually be killed, or they cannot actually have them go on to life imprisonment. So we need to think about a system where we should have a juvenile court where people will be reprimanded until when they are old enough to face the full court of law. Because this girl knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. It was premeditated. She knew what she was doing. And I'm going to, read what people are saying. Before I round up, and let me see what Jacob is saying. Jacob is saying, hold on. Jacob is saying she even, she prayed to be, she did let the person disappear from sight. That's what she did. So that's what I'm saying. She knew what she was doing. She actually planned it because she stopped and then she continued. And then when she even finished, she was looking back. I don't get people saying, she's a kid, she didn't know what she was doing. No, she knew what she was doing. Now, let me stop here and say, please share my video, okay? Please click on your share button. All right, share. Please, I beg you now. If you are in my group, you're a member of my group, please share. Especially share from my YouTube channel and share on my page. Please share. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be coming back with another video just now. Let me just read what everybody said. Someone said, no, this girl is not possessed. Someone sent her to, that's what I'm saying. Everything we say possessed, everything we name the devil in Nigeria. Somebody does something bad, we say the devil. It's not the devil. Let's not even calling the devil, okay? This girl, she knew what she was doing. She was actually sent there. That's my opinion. Someone said, to me, is a paid deal with that girl, and she's above the age she is claiming to be. I think so too. Well, I think so too. I don't think she's 9. But what can we do? We cannot prove it. The lawyer must have told her to say she's 9. She doesn't look like, she looks matured. She knew what she was doing. All right. There's more to the story. I'm still waiting for the news to come. You know me, guys, I'll follow the news until I get the whole story. I didn't really want to do the video before, but I just felt like, just get it out there because people keep asking me, what do you think about this story? Do you think this girl actually did what she did? And I'm going to say, with my teacher's judgment, based on the fact that I teach that age group, this girl knows what is wrong and what is right. She actually looked back. I have a son. I have an 7 to 8 years old child. He knows what is wrong and what is right. He knows fire will burn down a house. He knows when to cross the road. The car will kill him. Even when the baby sees a car, he's running. So you cannot tell me that a 9-year-old who's supposed to be almost in year 6, about to sit for SAT or WAEC and common entrance exam, does not know what is right and wrong. You cannot tell me that. You can't tell me that. All right, let me see. Hi, blessing. Let's leave Chidima alone. No, let's leave Chidima. Let's leave Chidima alone. Oh my God, I'm going to end up with this mighty word from Jacob. I still maintain my stand. Yeah, she's not a small girl, but she's too young at her age to mastermind such crime against anyone except someone ignited her into committing such crime. Investigation should be carried out on her so that the details, when Nigerian police, because she's young, they can't beat her, they can't do much. And when they were investigating, if you watch the video that I just showed you, she was looking at her mom, and Nigerian police were angry and telling her, why are you looking at your mom? So you cannot implicate your parents now. If her mom sent her to do this, how can you implicate your parents? That's why this story is dicey. Okay. I'm going to go off and I'm going to come back like very soon with this story. You guys need to stay back and hear this story. This story is a one-of-a-kind story. You guys will be amazed at this story. So just give me like 5 minutes for me to get this story ready, and I'm coming back now. I told you guys I'm on holiday. It is back-to-back story. So if you can join me, and I'll be doing my giveaway in my next story. So if you really want to get airtime, stay back for my next story. Bye-bye. Take care.